You know, I was listening to a bit of Disturbed this morning and a song came on and it was, the lyrics went, sometimes darkness can show you the light. And that I figured, I was like, I'm gonna make a video because that is very true. Sometimes it takes being in the dark to see the way out, and that is what we're trying to focus on today. Hello, and welcome to the first, maybe of many, Rach vlogs. I've never tried this before, I don't know how it's gonna go, hopefully it goes well. Basically, I wanted to make this video because there's been a lot going on with me, and I feel like a lot of people have been asking, and a lot of people are not in the loop. I was speaking to a friend this morning, and he was like, wait, what? And it's nothing against you guys, obviously, because you care, and I love that. I love that you care. It means so much, but it is something that's quite painful for me to talk about. So I feel like I wanted to just make this to keep everyone in the loop, and maybe this is something I can link you guys to. So hello. Apologies if it's not something I wanted to talk to you about at the time, but now, hey, this is why this exists. So yeah, I feel like I owed it to you guys to tell you what's been going on. So those of you who know me well know that at time of recording is the 5th of December 2019. I got married! Look, I have two now! I got married 2 months ago yesterday on the 4th of October. That was amazing! Oh my god! Guys, definitely get married, it's great. But the thing is, it was like a lot of stress because I'm a perfectionist, and 50% just isn't good enough for me. It has to be 100%. But being a perfectionist and planning a wedding is not a good combination. So it was a very stressful year. I've been struggling with mental health most of the year. I have been working at the same time, not only just planning a wedding, I've been working about 45 hours a week at What Culture, on YouTube, making videos, presenting videos, writing, editing, any job where you put yourself on the internet and submit yourself to the fury of some video game fans is going to be quite taxing on your mental health, and it is something that I am better than I was when I first started. Nowadays I'm just like, haters gonna hate, you know, that old cliche. But as far as mental health goes, it has been one tough 2019. I just struggled to keep up with it all. On top of the wedding planning and the 45 hours a week working full time on the internet, I have been pursuing Twitch streaming and YouTube. Hello YouTube, by the way. Thank you so much for all the support. It's so good to be here on your screen. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you're enjoying Death Stranding. Hey, ooh. Love it. Can't wait to play more. But yeah, so I've been doing YouTube, I've been doing Twitch. Twitch in particular has been taking up a lot of time. I had to cut back from 3 streams a week to 2 streams a week back at the start of the year because I was just so bogged down with having to do everything else. I just wanted to, again, it's the perfectionism, it's my own fault. I didn't want my streams to be subpar, so rather than doing 3 subpar ones, I concentrated on doing 2 really good ones. Now, after my wedding in October, I went back to doing 3 streams a week and really started to really work towards Twitch partnership, of which we, well, more on that later. Because for Twitch partnership, you need to stream 3 days a week, basically. So I was like, right, that is a big priority of mine. And after going to having my wedding back up home in Scotland, which was perfect, by the way, oh my god, it was beautiful. Everyone looked beautiful. I looked beautiful. Here, have a picture. Have a beautiful picture of me and Mike. That's my husband. Oh, it was amazing. And loads of my good friends could make it, and my family were all there, and it was just perfect. So we had the wedding. We went to Iceland for our honeymoon. If you ever get the chance, do go to Iceland because it was beautiful. Very natural, kind of beautiful. We went and did a couple tours. We didn't see the Northern Lights and we didn't see any whales, but that's okay because we did get very drunk most days and took some nice pictures. So here's a nice picture of Iceland. There's me in Iceland. There's a waterfall. There's a big crack in the ground. That was fun. But yeah, very, very expensive capital city, Reykjavik, but totally worth it. Do recommend. So I finally got back from my honeymoon and was feeling very zen. Oh my god, like, have you ever been really stressed or worried about something, like an exam or something, and then you have the exam and then you just realize after it, like you feel the stress is gone. It's almost like something that was always there is suddenly gone. It was like, I could feel it. It was like, whoa, it was Zen. It was the definition of Zen. So I went straight back to work because I didn't have any holidays left to take. So literally we got back from Iceland and then the day after I went back to work. And that was, I mean, that's always going to be tough, isn't it? It's always going to be tough going back on a Monday after like going off and getting married and going on honeymoon. But I was kind of slow getting back into the swing of things. We went to EGX the week after. So I was just pew, pew, up and down the country for the whole of October. We went to EGX. At work, me and 3 friends, we shot 24 videos from EGX in total. I think it was 24. It might have been 23. Specifics. For What Culture Gaming, and I think it went really well, but of course it was a lot of work. There was one day, the Saturday, we worked from, like, literally I got up at 9 o'clock and I was still editing at 1 a.m. that night, or the next morning, technically. It was tough. After EGX, I got a real, like, passion for work again, so that really did help. I was, like, well up for, like, just loved my work. It's great. I work with some really amazing people, and the work that we make is incredible, and it really does like brighten people's day, and that means the world to me, because at the end of the day we're just a bunch of goofs talking about video games, and that's the coolest thing ever. So I was back into it. I was loving it again, and then like out of nowhere some things happened in the office that I don't need to go into regarding the state of things. And then there was a lull for a while. I got settled into a new routine. I was writing more, which made me happy because I was starting to feel like I'd hit a bit of a ceiling there. I was doing the same thing week in, week out. Obviously, having just come back from a like mental October, it's understandable that I would maybe be feeling that way. So I was starting to wonder, like, how can I progress? So I was writing a bit more and I was really happy because I was challenging myself every single day and I was learning something every single day. And then out of nowhere, I was hit with an ultimatum, and suddenly my hobbies, including this YouTube channel and my Twitch channel that I did in my spare time, suddenly that was not okay. And there were some changes being made to the contract. And that wasn't okay, and I was no longer allowed to do Twitch streaming or to do YouTube, my own YouTube stuff. And that like crushed me. Absolutely. It came out of nowhere. So I've almost been there 2 years, and I understand wanting to take, basically the company is trying to build itself up. It needs ground rules in place to ensure that people who work for the company are dedicated only to that company, which I completely understand. But for me, this is only stuff I ever did because I loved it, and I only ever did it in my free time, and I loved my day job. I loved it so much. Now you're probably realizing what's happened because I'm using past tense, but I was basically faced with the choice of keeping my contract or keeping my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel, and I had to pick the latter because this is just unlike any other hobby. I can't even call it a hobby anymore. It's my flipping job now. This is unlike anything I've ever done, and I feel like the impact that I can have on people, that we can have on people together, is astronomical. And do you know what? It bloody terrifies me because I flipping loved my job so much, and I have managed to lose it. Not entirely. So the full story is basically it was just my contract that was void. So I've forfeited my salary, basically. My salary being not the highest, but it was pretty chunky. It did pay the mortgage, and it left me a little bit of spending money to buy Pokemon cards. But I've had to give that up to basically jump into the unknown of trying to make a living by myself, self-employed. It's so scary. I'm still doing freelance for my previous employer. I've taken the past week off because I'm just processing everything. It's been a lot to kind of go through. I had to work 2 weeks notice and go in there and make videos and edit videos and pretend that I wasn't absolutely devastated. And I cried pretty much every day for like 2-3 weeks. We had Twitch London, a London meetup where my friends and I all met up down in London, went to a party, went to the pub, and I had to, because this was before nobody knew about it, I had to pretend that everything was okay that whole weekend when I knew that things were about to get really scary and everything was about to change, and I had to pretend everything was okay. So that sucked. And hopefully people now realise why I maybe wasn't quite myself that weekend. I was a bit quiet. But no, it has been tough to deal with. Coincidentally though, there are positives, of course, and I'm choosing to focus on the positives, but I just wanted to give you the full story. So basically it's something that I was considering doing anyway. I really did want to eventually be a full-time streamer, a full-time content creator, I should say, one day, but I imagined it like maybe in 1 or 2 years. I didn't think it would be this year, especially after, like, right after my wedding. It's just been so hard to keep up with the constant, like, oh, I'm really happy. Oh man, I'm really gutted. More on that, because we actually hit Path to Partner on Twitch, which means we hit the requirements that allow you to apply to be a Twitch partner. If you don't know what that means, it's basically, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. It's a verification tick, essentially. There are other perks though, of course. More emotes! Oh my god! So literally, in the middle of all this BS, we hit Twitch partner, and you can't make it up. That timing, literally, I was like working my notice at work and we hit Path to Partner. Still waiting to hear back from my application. Not expecting to get accepted first try, because people often don't, but just looking forward to the unknown. Like basically it's like, oh, we could get accepted, and that's really hopeful. That's really exciting. So yeah, we hit Twitch Path to Partner. I keep saying we hit Twitch partner. We're not Twitch partner. We hit Path to Partner. And YouTube's going really well. Death Stranding's going really well. So I'm just trying to keep busy. So that has been my November. And now you maybe understand why I've been a bit all over the place. I mean, it's me. I'm Rach. I'm always a bit all over the place. I'm a bit mad. I love everything. The short story is, like, no, I'm not okay. I'm not. But I will be. I will be. And it's really cheesy, but that is thanks to you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. I love to see you guys in the comments just enjoying the videos. It means so much. And I know we are small fish in very big ponds, but I'm determined to just take this and roll with it and turn this into a positive, and let's take on the internet. Let's do it. So that has been my past couple of months. How have you been? How has your October and November been? Maybe we should do a little Christmassy vlog next. I want to do more of these kind of like just spewing thoughts videos. Let me know what you think. I'm up for it. I value your opinion, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for understanding. Please do not feel any kind of hatred or negativity or resentment towards anything that has happened, because it has happened for a reason, and that is no one's fault. And that's what I keep telling myself. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. And let's just think about the future, because it's in the past now. All right, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.